Hello Virgo, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading for the month of September. Let us see what September has in store for Virgo. Let's get 4 cards for you, one for each week, and that is your first week card, second week card, third week, and the fourth week. So in the first week of September, we have Unleash Your Kindest Self, first quarter moon in Capricorn. Let us see what this is about. Unleash your kindest self. Of course, it talks of, being extremely compassionate and being, the kindest you can be at this point in time in the first week. Let's see. That is your task for the first week of September. That is what you need to do. That is your duty. That is the work you need to do in the first week of September to be the kindest version you can be. 6 of Cups. Card of emotions, of the past, of children, innocence. Okay. The High Priestess. And the 4 of Wands. Okay, see, there is a relationship involved over here, Virgo. Okay, and it's a very. There are a lot of things you keep, secret to yourself with respect to this relationship. It goes back a long way. For you, it could either be, your childhood, experiences in childhood. It could be about, a romantic relationship which started when you were very young. It could also talk about your relationship with your children. Any of these 3. Okay. So here there are some aspects to it which are, you keep hidden from everyone. And I think there has been some unpleasantness with respect to this relationship, and that is why you're being asked, now that, from children you have become adults, right? There needs to be a little maturity which should come into your relationship in terms of, it says, send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you, contentment in personal life. So whatever your relationship is, whatever it was and whatever it is now, you need to be a lot more compassionate about this relationship, whether it's towards the other person. Yeah, see, there needs to be a lot more expression of love and compassion towards somebody, Virgo, in the first week of September, whoever it is, man or woman. See, here it is a male figure who's holding a heart. It is all about, the masculine energy of expression of love. So whether you're a female, whether you're a male, it is about time in the first week of September, Virgo, that you express your love, compassion towards somebody regardless of what has happened in the past. At least ponder on that. Go, look back at the past with a lot more compassion and love and kindness. Don't focus too much on what went wrong. These things happen in every relationship. There is no relationship in the world which is not marred by a few ups and downs. But it is very important, Virgo, for you to only focus on the good aspects of this relationship, on being nice to the other person. It's very, very important. Why? We'll see if the other cards are going to support this message for the rest of the month. But for you, Virgo, just be very, very kind to the other person and express your kindness, your compassion and your love to the other person, regardless of what has happened. Second week of September, we have Release Your Blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is all about repressed emotions and, what you hold on to. It's time to let go of that. And I think, the moment you start expressing your feelings towards the other person, these blocks automatically get dissolved. Nonetheless, let's see what the tarot says. You got the Page of Cups. Okay, that's a water. Scorpio is a water sign. This is again a card of water, talking about emotions. We got more water for you. We have the Knight of Cups here, and look what we have, the Queen of Cups. Second week is going to be an emotional week for you. You need to release all the anger, resentment, maybe a little bit of hatred, whatever it is that you're holding on, and just let it go. It's more important to focus on the positives in your relationship. It's more important to heal the past. You need to take the initiative, Virgo. Somehow it's very, very important for you to do this in the relationship, not for the other person. But you need to, stop, focusing on the unpleasant aspects of what has happened in the past. Have a large heart. Be more, it's like, encompassing, it's like, how do I put it across? See, it's all about, this card says, see, you have to be loving, compassionate, self-sacrificing, as in do whatever you want to do for the other person. This is the time to do it. This is the time to, express, go out there and express your feelings. Whatever it is that you feel, you don't need to pretend, you don't need to mask, but something is going to come from your heart. Don't block that. Whatever it is that your heart wants to do for this other person, whether it wants to do something, whether it wants to say something, whether you want to iron out your differences, out of coming from a place of love, compassion, affection, do that. Don't block all of that in the second week, neither in the first week. Don't hold on to that fear that what if this happens. Nothing is going to happen. You are going to be set free, Virgo. Life is never about the other person. They just hold up a mirror to what we feel and how we think. And the moment, you release your blocks, let go of the fear, you will be so happy. You will be running forward, freely, whether in the relationship or, out of it. But the fact is that, you are not having any unpleasant emotions stored in your heart. You are going to be free. Don't let these, fears and these blocks get the better of you. Let them go. There's nothing to be fearful of. What will another person say? Everybody responds very nicely to kindness, compassion, and love. Everyone feels it in their heart, Virgo. They will also, come and understand that, and it requires, a lot of courage to be the first one to do that. So there is a lot of growth for you in terms of releasing blocks, fears, inhibitions. When you really express your feelings to somebody, you are the one who's going to be free. The other person will also acknowledge and accept, because it like affects both people. When you drop something, the other person is also going to drop those things. Third week of September. Keep your heart open. Exactly, when you are letting go of all your blocks, your heart is not going to be, blocked or clouded with any kind of unpleasant emotion. Right? Keep your heart open for more love to flow out, and keep it open for the love, for it to absorb the love you get from the other person, because everybody responds, right? Sooner or later. We've got the Hermit card. So it's a new beginning, and here also the light is flashing somewhere in the heart chakra area only. So be open to this new journey of living with a free heart, with a heart full of love, emotion, and compassion. See, you've got the Three of Swords over here. A lot of healing is happening. You're letting go of all the sadness, all the anger, all the regret, everything you experienced in the past. It is just going to disappear from your heart, and now your heart is going to be open, and have a that energy, and the water is symbolic of emotions. It's just going to flow through your heart. It's not going to get stagnant. It is just going to flow out. And anything, any a sadness which you are also holding, allow your heart to be open enough to release it. Don't hold on to it. And you've got the King of Cups over here. Don't be too reserved, Virgo. Don't hold back too much. Don't focus on being too practical. You also need to acknowledge your emotions, and whatever it is that you do, keep your keep a check on how you also feel, and don't always put your emotions aside. This is not the time to do it. You're learning how to open up your heart to release a lot of sadness which you've been accumulating. And now don't go back to that old pattern of doing the same thing. Now you will know what it feels to live with a clear heart, emotions flowing freely. Hold on to that and continue on that path. Last week of September, step up and lead. This is a month where you are going to experience a lot of, clearing of emotions. And it's a good idea to learn that lesson for yourself. Step up and lead. Five of Cups. Don't, spend too much time thinking about the past. Release the past. And the Five of Swords over here. See, whatever it is that you have, whatever has happened in the past, just don't focus too much on it. Whatever has happened has happened. There were probably reasons why all of these things happened, why you experienced all of that. But, and you might be feeling that, I shouldn't have done this, or etc., etc. It's time to just let go of what has happened. It happened, it happened. There is more, energy in accepting it rather than rejecting it and dealing with it over and over again, because every day you invest energy in something which is dead and gone. Accept it once and for all that was the past, and but from here onwards, you can make it a lot better, because you've got this card which says step up and lead. It's a good idea also, to learn from this, and in future tell people through your example that how to leave the past behind, and what a lot of difference it's going to make to you if you really live with a clear, open heart, and get rid of all the resentment, sadness, anger, which we all store at some level. But you are going to be an example of this, because having done all of it, you will know exactly what it is, and thereby you can be a very good guide to others who are dealing with all of these things. So you will know that it's time to end that past, and now it's time to move forward to something better, and to live in a better way, better manner, with a clear heart, right? So it's it's a lesson of sorts which you have learned, and you can share it with others as well, Virgo. Okay. So it's all about putting the past behind you and moving forward from here. So sorry, that's your reading. Thank you for watching.